Hello everybody, our Stardew Valley playthrough begins tomorrow and I'm so excited. It's our first time playing through the game. We're going to be doing it on the 1.6 update. Unfortunately today I received some bad news and I'm going to be taking the day off of making a normal video outside of this one, obviously. Just to kind of process and think through it, but you guys will hear about all of this stuff in the Stardew Valley playthrough and in our current Baldur's Gate playthrough and the upcoming Terraria playthrough, I'm sure, because that's what I do. I talk about life, and it's a weird thing because, you know, I'm over here playing video games and having fun doing so. But over the last like 5 years, I've really adapted my style to be talking also about life quite a bit in the middle of our playthroughs, and just kind of being wholesome and discussing the ups and the downs and just everything in between. And this one's probably going to be a lengthy thing, and a lengthy ongoing thing, unfortunately, but it'll be something that I share. So before I get like a don't worry about making videos, like take time to yourself, because that's usually the kind of comments I get here, I do want to say this and put this out there. This is like a weird therapeutic thing for me in a weird way when I talk about it in videos, when I am going through bad stuff and there's bad stuff going on. So that's just how it's just going to be for me, and we'll get through it. Well, I'll get through it. You guys will listen to me get through it. And I think that is part of the wholesome nature to these discussions that we have during playthroughs, is that you get to see someone who, you know, again, goes through the good and the bad, and it's, you know, I'm a real person. I present myself like I am. I don't put a face on for YouTube, and I am the way that I am. And when I'm having a good day, I talk about that. When I'm having a bad day, I talk about that. I'm not ready to quite talk about this stuff yet. I have to process it. That will be forthcoming. But yeah, I just can't bring myself to make it an actual video today. So we're going to be doing this little short thing. And I'm sure I'll talk about this in the Stardew Valley playthrough that begins tomorrow, which I am going to do tomorrow. It's interesting how I prepare for this kind of stuff, like this kind of playthrough, because Stardew Valley seems like a very chill game, and it totally is, and it's going to match the vibe that we're putting out there. However, there's this undercurrent of quite a hardcore game there. And for the first time ever, I've done a bunch of research, and I have a bunch of sticky notes stuck to the bottom of my monitor, and I just find it very funny because, you know, the goal is that within the first year in the game, we're going to complete everything. We're going to do all of the bundles. If you don't know anything about Stardew Valley, you're going to be on for a journey on this one, and it's going to surprise you. But we're going to do all of the bundles. We're going to get married. We are going to try our best to gather every single item that we can, which obviously that's part of the bundle thing, and just have an awesome farm at the end of it. So I have all these like sticky notes just now sticky to the bottom of my monitor of things that I need to do in which order in order to make this happen, and it's very funny. And it's just it's an interesting little thought that, like, I do a lot of these playthroughs, like Terraria. I don't necessarily prepare this much. I'll go and I'll play through the mod that I'm about to play through for a little bit, but I've never taken a bunch of sticky notes and just like created these huge lists of like things I need to do and at which order and how I need to do them. Just stuck it to my monitor, which is more convenient because then while I'm finishing these things off, I can be crossing them off, and it gives me a visual. I'm a visual learner, right? So I can look at this stuff and be like, aha, this is what I need to do, and that's that I still need to do. And yeah, it's an interesting way of doing it. I even have an app on my phone that's going to be tracking what we've completed and what we haven't in the bundles and whatnot. And it's ridiculous for such a simple game. But hopefully that conveys my excitement for this new series. It's one that's been coming for a while now. I think I've been wanting to do it for a while, and now I have finally found like the perfect excuse with this new update. And then additionally, I've just kind of been in this mood for these kind of like chill games. And it's interesting how this mood that I've been in has also coincided with this news that I got today, because it's like, this is like perfect. It's like such a relaxing genre of games. And I've been playing Coral Island quite a lot, and I recommend it. It's very Stardew Valley like. It's really, really good. I did a first impressions video of it And there's a whole story there about that first impressions that we're going to tell in the Stardew Valley series, which is it's a really strange, funny story about that game, and how I totally didn't know that I did a video on it until I was like, there's something familiar about the art in this game. I must have seen it before, and I looked it up on the channel, and sure enough, I've done a video of it. I was like, I have literally no memory of it. So I'm gonna tell that story, and yeah, I really like that game. So it's on sale on Steam at the moment, so if you've already played Stardew Valley, might be a good option for you. But with all that being said, I'm gonna take this evening to just kind of be with my thoughts rather than making a full-on video, and we shall see you guys tomorrow for Stardew Valley.